Well, welcome to the 2015 Junior Olympic Shooting Championship. Our event today is the ladies air rifle final and championship. The ladies here have shot 2 days of qualification, 40 shots per day, and they are now ready to shoot their final. The champion will be determined by their qualification scores plus points for how they finish in this final today. The first place finisher will get 8 points, second will get 7. Well, welcome to the 2015 Junior Olympic Shooting Championship. Our event today is Pardon our technical glitch there for a moment. We had a speaker light up in the room here. But back to what we're doing. We're going to announce a ladies individual champion here in second and third in a few moments after they finish this final. They'll earn points by their finish in the final. They get 8 points for first, 7 for second, 6 for third, and so on to the 8th place finisher who will get 1. The format of the final, they've already shot their sighters and preparation time. They're now being introduced on the range, and soon the range officer will call them back to the line where they will start their final. They will shoot a 2 series of 3 shots. They will have time to shoot 3 shots. There'll be a pause, an announcement of the results, then another series of 3 shots, followed by individual shots, 1 at a time, till we get to 8 shots total, and then the 8th place finisher will be announced. After that, we'll shoot 2 more shots and get to the 7th place, and so on until we get to head-to-head for the gold medal at the end. With me today is Rhea Kempley, and we'll be announcing and commenting on the final. And welcome to everyone who's joined us. Please feel free to comment back on the YouTube website with any comments. If you're hearing us okay, that would be much appreciated. We've done a little testing, and we think we're back live. I think, Rhea, today we had, 150 people watch the last qualification relay?
Yeah, about that. A lot of, I guess, parents and relatives and friends at home. So that's really glad to see all the people supporting their athletes here at Junior Olympics.
Yep.
And we're just starting now the first competition shot of the final. It'll be a series of 3 shots in 2.5 minutes.
And it sounds like the ladies are out there cheering. We've got about 180 parents and athletes out there watching. It's a pretty exciting atmosphere. What you're watching here, if you're new, is you'll see the shot up here. Right now it's a red dot on the bullseye. The white dot in the center is the 10 ring. If they just touch it with the red dot, that's a 10.0. And as they get more close to the center of the target, the score goes up. Like a little deeper is a 10.1, then a 10.2, on up to a perfect shot in the middle of the target is a 10.9.
And really, they all want to be shooting 10s every shot. That's what they would like, but match nerves and everything, I'm sure, contributing to some of these 9s out there. Elizabeth Marsh came back well, though, 10.7, following her first shot 9.
Yeah, and that's really the key. I mean, you shoot these 3-shot series, and sometimes that first shot may not go where you want it to go, and it's really about keeping your head on and just coming back and shooting the best shot you can, doing what it takes.
Yep, 1 at a time.
And so we're almost finished this 3-shot series. I think, Ray, you're right, the nerves part, they're shooting pretty quick. We've got several ladies already with 3 shots down there and still have 45 seconds to go.
Yeah, that's something you have to keep in mind, is that there is time to start over on a shot if you have to. It seems like you're very rushed, but you know, if it's not going well, you don't want to force a shot. There is some time to start over. It's easy to forget, though, when the pressure's on, for sure.
Yep. It looks like NCAA champion Rachel Martin has it surrounded here. She had 2 10-0s and a 9-9, and I'm sure she's out there thinking right now, okay, let's get it a little deeper.
That's right.
And then Sarah Sutton, very nice group there.
Yeah, that's a great start.
Yeah, 31.1.
Yep.
Very nice start to the event.
And Elizabeth Marsh was last year's silver medalist in this event, and she actually had the highest score on day 1. So I'm sure there's some thoughts trying to creep into her head right now, too.
Sure. Sure, and you want to, it's important right now. Right now, the range officer is announcing the scores and the results. Sarah Sutton's on top, 3/10 lead on Rian Travis, who's 5/10 on Elizabeth Marsh early on. We have another 3-shot series starting right now. And the ladies will have the 2 minutes 25 to, pardon me, the 2 minutes 30 to shoot this 3-shot series. If you're just joining us, we just had, it looks like online, we're seeing a whole slew of new folks join us here. We're into the second 3-shot series of the final. The ladies have shot the first, and you'll see their score total changing as they go. When this is complete, we'll have 6 shots downrange, and then we'll shoot 2 more shots, one at a time, to determine the 8th place finisher. Got some nice shots down there. A 10-8 from Allison.
Nice job.
And Jessica Haig with a 10-7. Looks like they're settling down. You know, like you say, that first 3-shot series can be a little nerve-wracking, and then kind of settle down and get to work.
Yeah, especially if it's your first final. Yeah, pretty solid so far. Pretty good. A few 9s, but they're not too far out from the 10 dot there.
Yep. And kind of on a judging it on a world-class level, at the Open ladies at the World Cups and at the Olympic Games, we'll probably average a 10.5 on a shot. This here at the Junior Olympics, we've got some young ladies approaching that and doing very well. And we're almost through our second series here. We've got a couple shots left to go.
Ooh, 10-9, Elizabeth Marsh. I think I hear the cheering in there too.
Yep. Nice job.
That's good. Oh, Rachel Martin.
I had one get away from her there.
Yeah. Yeah, a few crazy shots still. There's definitely still some nerves happening there, but some good 10s too.
Oh yeah, now we're through 2 series of 3. Leon Travis is still leading a 0.5 on Allison Whites, who's a 1/10 on Elizabeth Marsh. And what we say is on the bubble. We have 2 more shots to 8th place, and right now Rachel Martin has to make up 0.5 point on Jessica Haig, who has a 0.5 point to make up on Sarah Sutton. So pretty close on the bubble there.
Definitely very close. All it takes is a deep 10 from one person and a 9 from another, and
change the
it
whole
all
rank.
changes. Yeah.
Kind of in the middle of the board right now is Minden Miles. Now, Minden Miles did something very special last summer at the World Championships in the junior ladies air rifle event. She made the final there.
That's
top 8
right.
in the world.
Yeah.
It was
That
excellent
was a
shooting.
big deal. Yep. All the juniors in the world.
Yep. And she
She did a great job. I think she also had a perfect 600 in
she did.
collegiate match this past season.
Yep, perfect 600, and
Yeah.
she's a student at TCU. All right, and our single shot is downrange. Rachel Martin come back hard there. She's fighting for
Nice
it to stay
comeback.
in. She knew she was on the bubble and shot a 10-6. She's going to pull herself off that bubble.
Yeah.
And so now on the bubble with 1 more shot to 8th place is Jessica Haig. She's got just 1/10 behind Allison, who's tied with Rachel Martin.
I'm sure Alice is not happy with that one either. Just thinking about how to get it back next shot.
Yep, she
It's hard when everybody's watching you, man.
Oh yeah, and that got away from her just a little bit, but now she's these 3 young ladies. They've got and actually even Sarah Sutton. They're not far from Sarah, just 3/10 back. So this shot will determine our 8th place finisher
In the final.
in the
We
final.
have to remember this is not the complete results for Junior Olympics. This is how they finish in the final is added then to their match scores to determine the overall winners.
And we've got some second shots going down range. All right, we're getting to our second.
Allison's, she just couldn't come back from that. Oh,
Okay, so our
that's
eighth
tough.
place finisher today is Miss Allison Whites in the final. She'll get a point from the final, and that'll add into her qualification scores. And Rachel Martin came back hard. She's got a 10.7 and a 10.6.
Yeah,
very,
excellent.
very nice. That's above the world record pace.
You can see how far she moved up just from those 2 shots.
Yeah, we're in 4th.
Yeah.
Allison's going to finish in 8th in the final, and then next up with 2 more shots to go to 7th place, Jessica Haig is now 8/10 in back of Minden Miles. She needs to make up 8/10 here, and then Minden's just 3/10 behind Sarah Sutton. So this could change a lot.
Yep, very close. And if they choose to, they can look up and see the TV in the range and see exactly how far away they are from the person above them. Now, whether or not you want to do that as a competitor, I don't know. That's your choice, but
Yep. Yep. And that's one of the challenges is, keeping focused on what you're doing right now. And it's so easy to get into the crowd or hear what they're saying or look around. And
Yep.
that's one reason Junior Olympics is such great training and experience for our young athletes as they come up the path. All right, nice. Jessica's got a 10.6.
Yeah, nice job.
Popped
Rachel
her.
Martin is still in the 10 ring.
Mhm. She's going to push herself up the.
Yeah, Rand's had a really good final too. Pretty solid, consistent shooting.
Yeah, that's very true. Okay, and so we've got our single shots down there, and so Minden Miles is 1/10 back. She needs to make up on Jessica Haig to stay in the match out of 7th place. Our next shot will determine 7th. Jessica is 7/10 behind Sarah Sutton. It's top of the board. Me and Travis leading by a full point on Elizabeth Marsh right now, who has 3/10 on Heather Kirby. Now we're into our second shot.
Oh, Jessica.
You just got a rough one there.
Darn.
And
Heather Kirby too.
yeah,
Oh,
and I think these ladies are feeling a little pressure out there.
yep. Yeah,
Yeah.
because if they made the final, they didn't shoot too many 8s in their qualification
true.
for sure. This is
That's true, and it can be a pretty dramatic change in the final. Elizabeth Marsh, just with that 10.8, just took half the lead back. She's within 4/10 of Rhiannon Travis now. And our 7th place finisher today is Jessica Haig. So we have 2 more shots to go to 6th place, and right now Minden Miles is 7/10 back. She needs to make up on Heather Kirby, who is 9/10 behind Sarah Sutton. So
yeah, that's a fair amount, but
yep.
it can be done, as you can see. Shoot an 8, and the other person shoots a 10, or just a 9 and a 10.
Top of the board, Miss Travis is 4/10 on Miss Marsh, who is 1.3 on Rachel Martin. Remember, Rachel was just she was on 8th bubble here just a couple shots ago.
That's
so
right.
she has really fought back.
Yep, very well done.
That's probably why she's NCAA champion. She knows how to shoot a final, and she's got herself back on track.
Mm-hmm. Okay, a couple 9s so far. Still not too far out there. Another 10 from Rhiannon.
Yeah, and Sarah Sutton
Oh
at 10.
man, another solid one from Elizabeth too.
Yeah, and
She just jumped into the lead.
Rachel is beating me up here. I just commented on her final, and she shot a 9.5, but
Yeah.
she'll be back. She's still in it. So with that first of the pair downrange, Minden Miles is now 9/10 in back of Heather Kirby to stay in. She's Minden's in 6th right now with 1 shot to go, and Heather is 5/10 in back of Rachel. Elizabeth Marsh is at the top of the board now with that 10.7. She's now 1/10 on Rhiannon Travis, who is 1.7 on Sarah Sutton.
Okay. First and second are very close.
Right.
That 1.7 though, that'll be hard to make up, but it could be done.
Yep. For those of you joining us, I see our crowd just increased again. We're in the ladies' final for air rifle at the Junior Olympic Championships in Colorado Springs for 2015. We're in the elimination phase now. These ladies are on their second shot of a pair that will determine 6th place, our 6th place finisher.
Nice shot from Mindy there. Rhiannon, another 10.
Nice,
Yeah,
consistent.
yeah.
Rachel's back in the 10 ring. Elizabeth Marsh, another 10.4, very nice shot.
Yep.
Dialed in. Okay, and so our 6th place finisher today is Minden Miles. She made up a little bit of the gap, but just came up just short here. But she'll finish 6th in the final today. The final again determines how many points they get that will add into their qualification for the overall championship. If they finish first here in this final, they get 8 points. Second is worth 7, and so on to 8th place, which is worth 1. So now we're going to shoot 2 more shots to determine the 5th place finisher. Heather Kirby is 5/10 in back of Rachel Martin, who's 9/10 in back of 3rd place Sarah Sutton, who is 1.8 back of Rhiannon, who was 1/10 back of Elizabeth Marsh. Okay, the first of our pairs downrange. Elizabeth with a Marsh, another 10.5,
Really
very
good
nice.
10. Rachel Martin's another 10. Can't remember how many nines Rian shot, but not very many.
No, she's
So,
chugging right
Still
along there.
pretty solid. Heather had a rough one.
Okay, so another shot to go to determine fifth place. Right now it's Heather Kirby's sitting in fifth. She's got 1.9 to make up on the shot, which is a pretty big gap, but
Yeah,
we'll
see.
We'll see what happens here. And their timer started on this next shot. They have, as you see at the top there, that ticking clock is the time they get, 50 seconds to shoot their best shot they can. Okay, we have some second shots going down range. Heather brought it up a bit to a 9.9.
Yeah.
Oh, Elizabeth
Unless-
Marsh with a rare
Oh,
9.4 in
yeah.
that final, a bit off there, but she had built up a bit of a cushion.
I'm sure if they're announcing in there who's in the lead, she knows.
Oh, yeah,
So,
good pressure.
yeah.
All right, so our fifth place finisher today is Heather Kirby. And our remaining four, Elizabeth Marsh tied with Rhiannon Travis,
Ooh, exciting.
who is 1.5 on Sarah Sutton, who is 1.1 on Rachel Martin. We've got 2 more shots to go till we determine fourth place. Rachel Martin's on the bubble. She needs to make up 1.1 on Sarah Sutton, so she absolutely has to shoot 2 10s here.
Yeah, definitely. And if Sarah shoots a 9 or 2, I think that would need to happen too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Got a bit
For
of
a
a
medal,
gap.
yeah.
Bit of a gap to make up, but let's see what
But
happens.
first and second, absolutely tied. Makes for an exciting final.
Oh, yeah.
You know? Oh, Sarah, 10.8. Nice job.
Rising challenge. and-
Rianne, too. Elizabeth, all 10s.
Yeah, nice 10s. And
Oh, Rachel just had a 9, though.
Rachel a little on the high side there, 9.4. So with another shot to go to determine fourth, Rachel's on the bubble. She needs 2.5 to make up on Sarah Sutton.
That's going to be tough.
Yep.
But no matter what, you got to try to shoot a 10, even if you think you can't make it up.
Yep.
Because you never know what's going to happen.
True. And boys, young ladies are shooting well. I mean, those are some. We're approaching world-class level with a couple of these finals. It was very, very good.
Okay, here we go with the next shot. Still super tight between first and second, too.
All right. Well, okay,
10.
Rachel Martin finishes with a very nice 10.
Yeah.
Sarah Sutton with a 9.8, Elizabeth Marsh 10.4, and a 10.0 from Rianne. And our fourth place finisher today will be Rachel Martin.
Well, she went out with a good shot, though.
Yeah, it was a nice
that's
settle
good.
down finish there.
Yep.
10.5.
Nice job.
Okay, with 3 remaining in, it's close at the top. Elizabeth Marsh just 0.3 on Rianne Travis, who's a 1.5 on Sarah Sutton. 2 more shots to go to determine bronze medal here, and we could say it about Sarah. She needs 2 deep 10s, maybe a little help from Rianne.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I don't know. Rianne's been pretty solid, though.
Yeah, she isn't opening that door.
Yep. You got to wonder now, is Elizabeth thinking, I want gold this year instead of silver?
Yeah,
I hope not. She should be focusing on the shot, but
yeah.
that's hard not to think about that a little bit.
I think she came off a big tournament here at Rocky Mountain Championships. She's not in college yet, and she shot extremely well at our Rocky Mountains and at the follow-on spring selection match
Yep.
in small bore. And
She's-
so she's
Great shooter. Yep.
she's really brought her focus ability up, and her experience is really paying off.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
Yeah.
solid. Nice
10-8.
job.
I think 10-8 saying that I want to
I
change the
want the
color
gold
of that medal.
medal. Yeah. I think she does want it. Oh, Sarah. Darn.
Okay, and
That's going to be
Alright.
hard to make up. But, she's sitting in third, though, so she's in
Yeah.
medal position already. So
Yeah.
that's not too shabby.
Nope. So with 1 more shot to third place, Sarah Sutton is 2.7 behind Rianne Travis, who is 1 point behind Elizabeth Marsh. In some ways, it becomes Elizabeth's pressure moment here. She knows she's at the
Yeah.
top.
And all she has to do is just shoot a solid 10.
Yeah, do what she's already doing.
Mhm.
Nothing new needed. And we'll see what she does here. They're back in. They're into their next shot to determine third place.
All right.
All right.
Well,
Well, Sarah's finishes with a nice 10-6.
Nice job. Way to
Yep.
finish that.
Yep.
Okay, Rhiannon, another 10. Good job.
10-1, and Elizabeth Marsh a 10-2.
10-2, but that's enough.
Yeah. All right. So our third place finisher today in the final is Sarah Sutton. And she'll get 6 points from that finish, added to her qualification,
Nice job.
and 2 shots to go to determine the gold and silver medalist. Right now, Elizabeth Marsh has a 1.1 advantage on Rhiannon Travis.
Okay. If she just keeps shooting 10s like she has been, she'll be fine.
Yeah.
But I think the heart rates are increasing now.
Yeah.
Little
Officer,
bit.
yeah. Range officer just announced and started the clock. 50 seconds. I get to shoot this next shot. For those of you just joining us, I see our count bumped up. This is the last 2 shots to determine the gold and silver finishers in today's final for the 2015 Junior Olympic Championship in ladies air rifle. From this final, they'll earn points that will go into their qualification rounds, totals, and determine the champion.
Okay. Well, Elizabeth got a 10 barely. Rhiannon had a 9-2.
Okay, so the gap's opened up with 1 shot to go. Elizabeth Marsh has a 2-point advantage on Rhiannon Travis. And at this point, if you're a coach and could yell at her, it'd be just do what you're doing.
Yes, just
Stay on what you're
same
doing.
thing,
So
yep.
that 1 more shot to go. So
Yep.
that's great experience for these young ladies, and their time just started. Let's see what they do.
nice
All right.
job. 2 good 10s from both of them. Way to finish.
Yeah, nice finish.
That's great.
Rhiannon had a 10-5, and Elizabeth had a 10-3. Nice finish.
Hmm.
And Elizabeth Marsh will win the final today, and followed by Rhiannon Travis, 1.8 back, and then Sarah Sutton in 3rd position, Rachel Martin 4th, Heather Kirby 5th, Mindy Miles in 6th, Jessica Haig in 7th, and Allison Weitz in 8th.
Great job. Just making the final at Junior Olympics is quite an accomplishment. So good
Yeah.
job to all these ladies.
Yeah, they did very well in a tough match. Our next events coming up, we'll start the small bore training and qualifications, and have the ladies final in 2 more days for the small bore event. A lot of these same ladies shoot both. We've got quite a crowd here in 2015, one of our largest ever for the Junior Olympics. And appreciate you all joining us online, and come back and look for us for the next event.
Thank you very much. See you next time.